When we fall asleep, we dream. But sometimes those dreams come true when you wake up.
It still doesn't really feel real.
In December of last year, Amerks forward Trevor Kuntar woke up from a pregame nap to find out he was making his NHL debut with the Sabres.
My agent called me and he just told me, and then the coaches called me and kind of told me, and I had to get in a car service to Toronto and then get on a flight over, so it all happened really fast.
Kuntar inked a two-way NHL contract for the remainder of the season. He said he's envisioned the call-up since arriving in Rochester last summer, but the journey wasn't always easy.
There were some days that were pretty dark. It was tough, especially last year was really hard for me. But I always preach, you have to have faith and believe in yourself no matter what.
Kuntar spent the first 2 seasons in the AHL with Providence and said at some points in his career, he's felt overlooked.
I learned a lot when I was in Providence, but I think I didn't get as much of an opportunity there to show what I was capable of.
Kuntar said Rochester felt like a fresh start, somewhere he could prove himself, especially being with Buffalo, the place he calls home.
It definitely means a lot more just with the Sabres and growing up watching that my whole life, so yeah, it definitely means more.
Kuntar is a second-generation Amerk. His dad was a goalie with the team back in 1996. Well, I asked him if his dad had any words of advice as he came to Rochester, and while he said his dad's stint was short here, he did share some advice that he can take with him through his entire professional career.
He always just preaches being a good person and being the hardest worker on the ice, so I think if you can do those 2 things, success will find you. I think sticking with that foundation has really helped me.
Kuntar has excelled on the ice this season as one of the Amerks' top goal scorers, and now is using his taste of the NHL as motivation for the rest of his season in Rochester.
I want to make that taste like an everyday reality, so I think it's just staying hungry and learning from when I was up there.
Kuntar also finds motivation in those who doubted him along the way, saying it lights a fire to prove the people who did believe in him right and prove those who didn't wrong. Reporting at Blue Cross Arena, Rachel Liebert, News 8.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand. Plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.